Hello, am I audible?
Yeah, you are.
Actually, yesterday we have started the matplotlib, right? While we are doing exercise on the Python analysis and all, sharing my screen. Let's go for the implementation and all. Import matplotlib dot pyplot as a PLT. So we are having the PLT as a alias and matplotlib is our is a library for the data visualization. I think some of the questions. Just wanted to check the capstone project. The guidelines have uploaded when we start. So actually, sir, I'll discuss with the team as well, right? How the capstone projects and all. Definitely. Wait, I'll make a chat. Okay. So title is right. See, the first thing that we have to discuss about it. Import matplotlib.pyplot as a PLT. Actually, matplotlib is a two-dimensional data visualization library that we can use only purpose of visualization. So here we have some data, and you know what actually in the basis of matplotlib, we can do the project as well, credit card fraud detection to show the visualization means fraud data and is good transactions and bad transactions as well. But before going to work on the project for the matplotlib, we should go for first the tools and some functions related with the matplotlib. So in this session, we are going to cover up matplotlib, some points related with the pie chart, bar chart, and all. Even some properties related with the matplotlib. And once we cover up, then session definitely we are going to work on the data visualization of direct on the project. So simple project we can do on the. So let's go for another one library. See, the first thing in the yesterday session that when we have started, what we have taken a simple or simple arrays, and on the basis of arrays we have worked on it. So let's go and start the work. So what is the step that we have done yesterday? First, we have taken one variable, means array, okay, and that array is in form NP. So array you can take directly and pass the some values. So yesterday we have taken only 1 2 1 comma, suppose 6 or 8 will be there, and here I'm passing y, and this is my values that I'm passing into into the diagram, means into the graph. So I'm passing here. This will be starting from the 0 and ending with the 300. So okay. So these are the two values. So x is for the x-axis, y is for the y-axis. But representation purpose, there we have the plot function. See what I'm saying. There we have plot function. So always just remember that whenever you want to show x-axis and y-axis data on the graphs, you have to use plt dot plot. So plot function helps you to arrange the data that already present into the x-axis. You can take any variable name, not an issue. Means you are saying like uh, suppose if you put that y into the x position and x into the y position, then definitely that will be changes. And plot function getting a more than two parameters. The first one that is an x-axis and y-axis. The first position always gets he thoughts as a what x axis, and second one is in y axis, and then you can show plt dot show function. Once you execute, you will get a simple graph. See, the way we have passed the y is equal to, suppose y is equal to the way we have passed 0 to 300. No, it's not necessary to go always with the y. You can pass the different name as well. Okay, so check out if I'm changing with the different names, because today we have x array, y array. So you can pass like this one. X array. These are the variables. It's considered as it works properly. So not an issue to go for a simple plotting concept. But what about if I go for some conceptual things like, say, I'm going to implement some marking systems. Yesterday we have implemented, right? So what are the marking systems that we have seen? Means work marking labels. What are those? Can you pass into the chat? What is a plot, and what are the properties of markers? Okay. Yeah, chat is open. Check. Wait. I'll check for that. Still, I haven't passed any comment here. So, any markers that yesterday we have seen? Anyone knows? So, what is a plot? Plot. Actually, it's used for the getting a data, right? So this function is takes the parameters of specifying some points like x and y. So x-axis and y-axis. Parameter one is in x-axis and parameter two is in y-axis, right? So if suppose plot will plot is taking two parameters, but what about markers? So we have yesterday also we have seen, no? So markings. So what kind of that? What is that exactly? Right. Even you can, yeah, graphical representation of it. So markers will give you some markings, means where your data points are there. Means suppose two x-axis and y-axis data is pointing some data points. That identifying purpose, we have to use markers, right? So suppose if I say like this one, same code I'm using here, okay? So the third parameter, okay, markers. If suppose without marking, if I'm passing, oh, without marking, see, can send to only you, not to. Wait, I just pass the message. They will open the chat. Pass the message. They will check for it. Thanks, Adele. So you don't do. See, even you can work with the O. See, you are passing direct markers. So in the marking, we have so many markers actually. So I'm going to show you the markers, how many markers there will be and all. But now let's go and check the various ways. Means how do we add the multiple values and all. Yesterday we have seen, just we are doing here quick recap of this. So have you done any exercise with the graphical this graphical representation of matplotlib? Yes or no? So 0, 75, 100 and 150 and 300. So here we have the five values and here also we have five values. I'm passing here 0. Okay. So same content that I'm passing here and directly you have to go for this one. Check out. Because of my this marker, we are getting this one. Marker is equals to A into error while PLD plot. Marker D. I think marker D is in diagonal purpose. D is availability. Means D's availability is there. But A is nothing but I think we have to check for the alias of A. Right. Wait, make the chat open once again. Try to contact. Am I audible? Team? We will go for the 3D plotting when Seaborn will be there. Cannot do 3D plotting in Matplotlib, but it's good to see a 3D plotting in Seaborn. Francis, sir, are you getting a point? Wait, I'll just make a one little bit for. Okay, then now check out the chat. This now we have what is the plot supported here? Only line graphs. Does it support or by part? Yeah, then we have the bar chart, pie chart. Yes, we have, sir. First, Sir Francis sir, why I'm just not going through the bar chart and pie chart. First, I will just consider some properties, right? Once I will check the properties and suppose coloring and all, then definitely we can enter into the bar chart because that time we need not to think about colors and all. Only think about the bar chart and pie chart. So on the basis of line chart, we can learn everything. And once we learn through the bar means line chart, then we easily enter into the bar, pie, and other things, means other plotting techniques. Right. Even we have to learn about subplots. Right. We have seen the scatter plot, but don't worry, I will explain it through the methods. So let's go for that. Once again, Rohan is asking one question to me, 1 and 6 and 1 and 2. So what happened, Rohan? It is a problem. Built-in function or method. NP dot array. You have made mistake here. Done. Check out the array in representation. Yes. So now let's go and check for the some markers, some different markers, because in this point also quick we can come cover up our markers. Those are the different markers are there. See, we have seen that 0 means on the result is actually O, but I consider that as 0 actually. And you can pass, like this one, markers is equals to star you can pass. See, star you can pass. And if I implement same data I'm taking, same data because of marker system identifying purpose. Okay, star and the first I will check plus sign. See, plus. Can I put some markers here so that you can use? This is for circle. This is P is for plus sign. Plus means like this one, plus sign. Okay. Then we have S is nothing but square. Where wait I will use here. Yes, what will happen? Check out. Check out. This is easy. So he is going to these are the data points that we have. Even we can pass H capital H. This will give you hexagon. Okay, hexagon. There we have point as well, means like this one, only dot. Okay, so dot will give you like this one, POINT point. Then we have D for a diamond. Diamond also we have to check out once again. And then we have another one that we have taken, that is have seen right. And wait, I will show you this one, triangle of this one, left triangle. This is a left triangle and this is a right triangle. So let's quickly can use this one. dot I'm passing. See the dots. In the way we move forward, no, that time definitely it will goes into the very interesting part. So how wait, I will show you. I copy your code but getting error. Please paste it down into chat so that I can identify the errors. See, this is left triangle, and if you are making right triangle, then your code is correct. This is right triangle, you can get it easily. And even if I pass here, object is not subscriptable. This is built-in. plt.plot show xy np.array np.array. Wait, I will use your code. Hexagon is there. Okay. You are using same code. You have to pass here like this. So on. Wait, I will pass this code to chat. So you can check it. So how many markers there we have? Here about 6 to 7 markers, means diamond and all, diamond, hexagon, pentagon, right? This is hexagon and D4 diamonds. Okay, so you can give the many simple things to identifying the data points of that data. Okay, this is very easy. Hope you got this point. And let's little bit move some other point. So how can you give the colors to that diamonds, to that particular data points, to that particular color, that line? You know what? Now we are going to use some general things. So, you know what? Now, what I'm teaching that is nothing but how to give the formatting to the particular string, right? So, check out. Now, I'm passing some values. So, how? See, if you guys are doing side by side, first check out what I'm teaching to you and then apply. Okay. So, I'm removing this marker and now I'm showing you a combination of marker and color. What? Marker and color. So check out what I'm going to do. The marker I'm taking here D. D is for diamond. Okay. First I'll pass into this one. D colon and then I'm passing B. Now check out what will happen. This one. So what happened here? D is nothing but diamond. Colon B is nothing but blue. If you pass Y, then check out. You will get a yellow color. Then pass red, can get it right color. So what is the use of this one? Data points are there. See, I'm never change any kind of data points and all. If you want to change, you can pass it easily. It will change it. But our major factor is in visualization. Means what kind of concept that we can do into that plot function that will be helpful to you. So if I'm taking the data from some other places, because your data should be like this. Suppose this column is there and this column is there, and you're passing into the X and Y, and that you can do here. Right? Then we have yellow, green, and you can pass the color codes as well. So just imagine if you are having color codes, then this is very easy. Then we have four four major, that is in red, green, blue, and yellow. And then for the purpose of black and magenta, there we have the M and K. So wait, I will pass the colors as well. R is used for red. Okay. R. B is used for blue. G is used for green. M is used for magenta. And that is Y. Y is used for yellow. And then K is used for black. Who is remain here? B, C, RGB, RGB, magenta, yellow, and black. So you can use it easily. And for the color code purpose, also I will take you in the coming data points, because this will not consider as a what you know this function is not considered as a color code method, but it is here we can pass a directly values, means RG, RBG, M. What about data points value display? Also notice that the line changes to dotted line. Yes, yes, dotted line. How is that controlled? Actually, see, if suppose you are passing here, suppose take off. Still, I'm not explaining you all the points, but question is nice. The question, the way you have passed the question, that's good. See, the major factor about data points, line, and red. So what is the exactly combination of this? This is nothing but you are formatting the strings. Now this is containing, means this point is containing what? Check out. Data point, line point, and what? Color. You know what? You can do that into the individual as well. Suppose if you pass like no, wait, wait. You have to pass like this. You can get it dots, dotted lines, because you are passing a colon. Okay. Suppose if you pass underscore and execute. No, actually not an underscore. Dashes. Dashes you will get. Another one we have here. Uh, colon. Single dash also. Wait. Single dash will connect it with the each other. It looks like a dash. Only dash. Single dash. Because we are not getting any difference. Pass like this one. Dash dash. Then definitely will get a difference. So how many colors we have? Colors. Then dashes means line points. Line points are nothing but how many? This simple dash is equals to, you can say, solid line. Then we have column is for dotted line. Then here we have which one? Dash dash. Dash dash looks like, see how it looks. Dashed line. Dashed line. And then the last one, here we have dash and dot. See, dash and dot. So you can give them name like this one. Dash and dotted line. Now check out how it is looks like. If I pass here magenta, what if I want to display the value on the markers? Markers value, no, actually we cannot see here. If suppose if we add here identifying purpose, but sir, definitely I will go for the sum process here. I'll check out that. Right. Because on now we cannot show here. What about shape like the diamond? Yeah, you can pass here. Diamond purpose, what we have seen, this one, dot data points. This is your data points for the diamond, but you cannot do like this one here, diamonds and diamonds. So data points also identifying purpose, that is dashed. Now, if you want to change a marker size, see, I'm going with the step-by-step improvisation. You can get it easily. Don't worry about the points here. Now I'm showing you. I'll pass here marker is equals to. Suppose if I'm passing here plus sign or star I'm passing. Okay, comma. I want to change the marker size. See what I'm saying? I want to change a marker size because this is looks very small. No? So if I pass here ms, see, ms is equals to suppose 15. Ms is equals to 15. Then check out. See the size of dots. If I remove, check low dots. And if I pass, see, see, now I never passed any color here. I never passed. Then tell me, how can I pass the individually marker color? How can I pass? You know what? You can do the do like this as well. Check out. Are you getting the point of MS marker size? Yes or no? If you pass like a 5, no, you will get a see, check out. And if you pass 25 to the size, you know what? I want to show you one thing. If it is possible with this comma color is equals to, suppose if I'm passing red, okay, and check out what will happen. So all the data means all the data point as well as the line also getting into the what red. But what I want to change the outliers means outline of that data points. I want to change the color of outline of the data points. So outline, what is the outline? That is here we have the outlines. So I would like to go for that. So for that purpose, you have to use what MEC. What I'm saying, MEC. So this is nothing but marker edges color. See, MEC. So this is nothing but marker edges color. So this is markers, no? This stars are who is that? Markers. And you want to change the marker edges. So it is kind of thickness and stroke of that markers. So check out how it will be. So here I am having marker is equals to star, and MS is nothing but marker size. So I'm just passing here Wait, ms is equals to marker size. So I'll remove this one because for the study purpose you will get it easily. And check out if I execute this one. It looks easy. I never change the color, so I'll use this code here. So color is here, no? So that so check out. Now I'm going to change some marker edges. I'm going to add here marker edges. So MEC is equals to in the double quote. I'll pass here. If suppose how can I pass if I make yellow or bluish because how this is visibility should be a clarity. Clearly it should visible. See yellow tags are coming. If I want to change, wait, is it visible to you guys? The yellowish color you're getting through the edges of markers. Are you identifying the color here? Wait, I will make a blue. Now check out. Marker edge color. Marker edge color. So you know that how to change. Suppose if you want to change the marker color, then you have a chance to add there. But if you want to change the marker edge color, you can get it easily. Right? You can get it easily, no? So this is looks easy to work that way. And that way you can add a multiple colors as well. So what do you think? If we have marker edges color, then there will be the marker face color is also there. So what is that? Marker face MFC. MFC is nothing but marker face color. So there we have the defined what question I'm getting here. Markers actually marker type is in there we have seen no 6, but this is nothing but your other markers means like marker face color, marker edge color. You can pass it. So let's add it here marker face color. I think this is the last point of this one means in the considering related with the markers. If you think about it. No, not in shape actually. Check out marker face color is equals to I'm passing here okay yellow. Okay, marker face is equals to yellow. You are passing color no? So check out. See? Have you got the point here? So can you tell me how can I change the color of line? Because we have the marker, color, MEC, MS, MFC. So how can I change the color of line? Using are you getting my point here? Because what is the meaning of MFC? MFC is nothing but marker face color. So whatever the yellow color is coming, that is comes from the what? That MFC. See here, the blackish color I'm getting, and the MEC is nothing but marker H color, and you can pass it here like red is already there, black is there. If suppose if I make white. So white is there, but it's not because his background is also white. No, that's why he is not. So if I'm passing R, R is nothing but red. So background is also. So I'm changing the color of the pass here. This one, blackish. So blackish, then red, and then black. Are you getting this point? Yes. Still, still we are going to work on the markers. Means not only markers, we are going to work on the labels. The way question asked by the Francis sir, we are going to work on the labels. Means how to give the labels to the graph, x-axis label, y-axis label, name of the graph. So these are the things still we haven't done. So just concentrate on the screen now. So we are going to work. Now just check out some parameters that we have taken. Colors, right? Why to use color? This is for the line chart, line color. Okay. Then we have seen markers, markers. This is for why? Identify the data point. Okay. Check out. Do not forget these points. Color, marker size, marker face size, marker age color, and markers. Identifying the data points as well. So it is very easy to identify, right? I think you got the point. And let's go for the implementing the line, right? Means how to show the line style, right? And even we can for change the how can we change the colors, even dashes and all. So this is quick point we are going to take. Okay, quick point. So you know that already we have seen some points. Okay, now see, still we never have here any kind of dashes or something. Only this concept is just changing, right? We are changing the points. Yes, sir, we can pass the data frame as well. We can, but we have to check. We have to pass the by columns as well. So I will go through that. Don't worry, sir. Once some these properties are covered, no, because I'm just completing the properties. Means whenever I go for the some multidimensional data set, no, that time we will not go back to the properties. So first I will cover up the whole properties related with the macro, and we go for the data set. Yes. Now the just before some question asked by that. So how many colors we can pass here and what? You know what actually? You can pass the color code as well, right? Color code. So how can I pass the color code here? Check out. C is equals to B is there. So B is nothing but that. But I'm going to pass here color. So can anyone check out the colors? So how can you check out? So I'll search some color codes. copy. So which of that color actually? This is a pink color. So I'm just checking this color code. See, hexadecimal numbers are there. Okay, execute. See, you can pass the color code like this way. This is a line color code. Okay, line color code. If you pass some like this one, then change the color. Okay. See, are you getting my point? How can I miss? How do you fetch that colors? See here. Here we have the only on the basis of red, and we can take from this one. This is very easy actually. We can copy this content and go through the color code as well. So hope you got the properties of this. See, but it's good to actually you cannot you should go with the red, green, blue. But if suppose sometimes if you want to change, if you want to make some serious differences between the line and colors, then you can pass it easily. Right. So now see, let's go for the next one. So what is going on? Rahul, Rohan. Let's go for how do I change the length of line? So just before we have seen marking size, right? So can we change the size of this one? So marker size we have changed. See what I have said. Marking size we have changed. But how can I change the length of line? So let's work on length of sorry, width of line. So let's pass. You can pass. I'm changing the points. So you know what actually now I'm taking d1 is equals to np dot array into the bracket. I'll pass 20, 40, 10, 5, 80. And in this, I'm directly passing plt dot plot into the bracket. I'll pass d1. Check out what will happen here. d1 and line chart, line width, line width is equals to 10. plt dot show. See, so all the contents are same, not in difference here. Here different. But check out the values. Value of this one. This is considering as a by default y-axis. You have to pass it easily. So d1 here, and line width is 10. So automatically he considered all the values here of the axis, x-axis. If suppose if you can pass the x-axis here and x is equals to np dot array, and you can pass the values as well, x values and y values easily. But if I'm considering only single values in a single array and you can pass it here, consider as a y-axis and work as this one, right? And change the sizes also, line size. That is, suppose if I'm passing 5, and check out. This is a normal line size, and this is to make like 20. Check out. It's, and even in this, what is the logic of x-axis? The logic, the content, count of check the count. Actually, the 5 values are there, right? You considering as if suppose you want to go for the 10 to 80, he checks the count. always, right? And always consider, because you are starting with the five, so always checks for the every count. And this is very easy. Once you do the exercise, you will get to know that yeah, this is working with the properly, and we have to mark it easily for everyone. Size is also and marking distance also. The can I ask you one thing? Is it possible we can pass the multiple graphs, multiple plots in a single diagram? Means I want multiple lines in a single graph. Now we got the point that we can do in a single graph execution is easy. Now we got it. Means we can pass the color, we can pass the sizes, data points, all the things. Now these all the things that we have created, we can implement into the single graph. Did we done anything related with the pandas to my I just got it. Yes, we have done. Today we haven't done because in the last session we have worked. So let's go for multiple line plotting. See what I'm saying. Today we are going to work on multi-line plotting. So how can I and what is the advantages of this? So let's first go for it, and then we should discuss about it. Right. Suppose this is my first one. Take out first one. The first one is that suppose simple x1 is equals to np dot array 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4 6. Second one x2 10 20 3 25, and this is my 60. Okay, so these are x-axis and y-axis I am taking here. So I'll take here y1. Okay, and similar kind of funda I'm taking to the, this is my second line. Okay, so here I'm passing here 2, and here so x2 y2. Okay, so see I'm changing the some values here, x-axis and y-axis. So x-axis I'm going through the single one, means not changing anything. So I'll change here some values. So 15, 25, and here I'm passing 9. Here I'm passing 55, and this is my 90. Check out the two different array structures we have, and now we are going to use into the single one. So how can I pass? See, plt dot plot, you can pass like a x1 comma y1, plt dot plot into the bracket x2 comma y2. Right, this is easy now. So let's go and execute plt dot. See, so the both plotting having different values x1 y1 and y2 x2 y2. So let's go and execute this one and check out how it looks. See, now the identifying purpose, you cannot get it if suppose similar kind of values you use. So how can you identify, how can you handle this coloring points and all? How can you handle it? Any idea? Easy, no? You can pass your markings and all into the particular plotting system. Is it correct? You can pass here like color is equals to red and this color is equals to green. See, so you can easily identify this one. Actually, identifying purpose, visualization purpose, we can do this mathlogically. So you have to learn these things. So how can we use this structures and all? See here, if I pass here markers, marker is equals to mix match colors means marker is equals to, suppose if I'm passing here star, see, so that is an different and this is different, means half with the red and half with the not half, not and half, this is going with the plotting, means different line plots. So this star is belongs to with the x2 and y2, and this star is this o, the small o is going through the x1 and y1. So this is differently. You can use that methods as well. You know which methods, ms, mfs, mec, right? Are you getting a point? Yes or no? Means mf mfc is nothing but what? Yeah, we can pass the data set as well. So I will tell you, don't worry, man. I'll go through that. First, we will cover up some properties of the research. So today's session is for the only identifying all the properties, all the structures, labels, charts, and once we identify that, once we learn that, then we definitely go for the passing data sets. Up to 60, bring up to 60. No, not like that. No, not in this one. You can go with the, suppose bar chart is there, and in the bar chart you can give the different colors as well, particular bars. So we'll try for that. But if suppose if you work on the multiple, yeah, pie chart as well. If you want to go for the multiple three-dimensional working, then this matplotlib will not helpful to you. You can use seaborn. So after completion of matplotlib, we can go for seaborn as well. So I think you got the point here. Even you can pass the other marking systems. Tell me, you got the point till now? Yes or no? So how to work on the multiple plots and all. Actually, I have taken only single value, single structure here. You know what? Actually, you can go with this one. See, you can remove this line and see similar kind of structure, the values and all. See, similar kind of giving. No any difference there because your base is the same. No, the 1 to 6 is in base for the same similar base. If you make a changes in as basis of both, then definitely you will get a difference in that this plotting purpose, right? So always just think about it. Your x-axis or y-axis should be the same in both sectors, right? So let's go and implement further property. Now I'm going to show you some labels, how to pass the labels. See what I'm saying? How to pass labels. Now I'll remove this one. Okay, so we are having say this points here. So how to pass first x-axis label and y-axis. X-axis means this is x-axis and this is y-axis. So this is y, this is x-axis. X-axis. So do not get confused about it. So let's pass the values. Means not a values, labels. PLT dot x label into the bracket. You can pass any name. So if suppose if I'm saying that today's temperature. Okay. Mm, daily structure. See, I just passed the random string here. So if I execute, check out today's temperature and today's structure, daily structure. So you can, it's easy, it's visibility, right? So you can pass here green color and it's passing that, right? Yeah, MFC. What is the meaning of MFC? Marker, face, color, and I'm passing here. See, only dots are there. So I will change. What is the size? MS is equals to, I'll pass what? 5. See, 5 is not considering 10. Yeah, it's visible. Now I can pass here K. Yeah, K is good. And edges purpose, I can pass here MEC. Okay, MEC. That is, we can pass here yellow. See, so yellowish color we can get it easily. So I can pass here yellow. Here I can pass. See, no, this is looks like some different, right? And averages. This is, see, X label is nothing but your x-axis, today's temperature, and Y label is nothing but daily structure. This is y-axis purpose you are passing. Okay. Now I'm passing the title to the graph. So you have to pass pld dot title. See, title. Okay. Into the bracket, you can pass weather daily tips. See, this one, weather daily axis. Are you getting a point? Means how to give the title, how to set an X label, Y label. Yes. Even you know what actually you can set the colors also to the particular X and Y axis, and means your design means to the name. How can I set the colors? So you guys are thinking about color C is equals to, and no, not like that actually. You can pass font family, font size. See, I'll check. I'll tell you one different example to you. Let's go for that. And I'm going to change the colors of this one and font family as well. Font family, I'm saying font family. So check out. So this is my variable. Okay. Into that, I'm taking one dictionary. In that, I'm passing family. Okay. And colon. So what is this one? The content I'm passing now. That is, you can pass here family means font family is nothing but there we have so many font families are there. So Times New Roman and serif and another one which is what it is. Wait, I will show you. Font family format dot k. See, so fantasy monospace. I'll take this copy. I'm just doing the copy here and passing into monospace. Okay, so this one monospace is that comes into the some different structure. So I'll show you that. Now I'm passing color, and then I'll pass here. I'll pass green. Okay, you can pass directly. Okay, and then size of font. What I'm saying, size of font, that is 20. And then now I got an family, color, and size, and now I'm going to use this into my title. Okay, so the dictionary we have created, no? So I'm using that font dict equals to font font. So this I have created. This is my variable, and I'm passing into the this font dict. And if I execute now, check out what will happen. See, only this thing I have changed. If I change the fantasy with this, are you getting my point? See, the structure you have changed. And you know what? You can create a multiple fonts. Doesn't matter. It depends upon the fantasy. Here you can pass cursive. Yeah, font design. Color is red. Here I'll pass blue, and size is suppose 10, 10, and this is my font 1, font 2. So you can pass like this one, copy it, pass it into here, pass into here. So this is font 1, this is font 2. Yeah, the same. Okay. So for the X label and Y label also I have shared that font family, and here also I have shared title purpose also. So if I execute cursive not found, falling back into the deja vu. Okay, cursive is not serif. Maybe serif is will be there. Serif is okay. Yes, we have, and we can change the size first. Actually, we haven't passed the changes of this one. Okay. I think we are doing this little changes into the graph, and your graph is now looks very easy, right? It looks very nice. when you make a changes in your lines, dots, and your graphical representation now. That's why we call that GUI, or you can say visualization structure. Are you getting a point here? And you know what, actually, you can set, see, I'll change this one, daily updates, and even I'll change the size of this. Okay, see the daily update, how it looks, and copy it, paste it down, and you can pass lock is nothing but location of that particular string. See what I'm saying? Location of that particular string I'm saying. So you can pass through left. You know, this is like a alignment. See, are you getting a point here? Take um, what what if I want to add the date? Add the date to the daily update. So you want to add the date. How can I add it? Date, I'll check for this one. Date means concept, right? So it will be, if suppose that kind of structure I have, then technically I will share it. Wait, I'll check for that. I think dates will have. So I'll check that one, okay? So definitely, because it's that structure we have now. Okay, so let's move to the work here. I'll check for that, sir. Definitely. So I'm thinking about it. So lock is nothing but location, alignment of this one. Okay. See, simple two to three lines of code that may we have made like this one. So structures means total like a title, X label, Y label, so many things you can do here, right? I think hope you got point till the where we have started with a simple function. Now we have ended up with near about labels and the structures and all, right? You got the point till now. So now we are working with only few points are remaining because the properties are going to complete within a 5 to 10 minutes. Why? Because what are the things that we want, that is completed. So basic structure like implementing the colors and all, sizing. Even we have learned now font family, how to set up the directly to the plots, particular titles, X labels and all. Okay. So now I'm going to show you some point. See, if suppose if I pass, see here, PLT dot grid, check out. See what I have passed, PLT dot grid. Grid is nothing but you are getting structural points. So check out the lines of vertical lines, check out. So every data point has an lines. So proper structural point we get here. So grid supports you a square means matrix representation, right? He provides the lines to the plot. So how can he implement? If suppose now we are having into the means horizontal as well as the vertical, because see these are the points that we have no that here also we are getting into horizontal and here we are having like a vertical. If you want to change with this one, see what will happen. Axis is equals to double quote, single quote, and you can pass X. See, now tell me, how can you pass a colors? Is it correct? You can work with the grid color, grid width, grid style. What kind of line style we have seen? What kind of line style we have seen? Anyone knows? Dashed, dashed, dotted. Is it correct? Colon we have seen. Even you can pass line width as well. Line width is nothing but point for you, 10, 20, something. So you know what? If you want to pass comma, color is equals to, suppose if you make like a red, check, makes the changes. Because why now I'm telling you, once you complete your once you complete your properties, no, you can use that properties into the various things like a grid, labels, and plottings and all, right? So you can pass line style is equals to single quote dash dash checkout. I'll pass here green. See, and what is the width? Line width is equals to 10. See, this is making so much difference here. So this is heavy actually. You can pass 1 here. See, or you can pass 3. It make big difference. Dashes. So do not go like this one, but just check out what is the work of line width in grid. Okay, very easy to understanding purpose, grid structure and all, right? Are you getting a point till now? How to implement it, why to use grid? Grid will be easy to identify the data points, easy to identify the structural point, right? Yes, team. I will upload the outcome and class file. Yes, sure, definitely. Thank you. So till now, we have almost covered the properties of Matplotlib, title, Matplotlib's title, plotting structure, labels, right? So till now, do you have any queries in this one? Why? Because I'm going to use this structure, these properties into the different plots, and after plots, we are going to use a data set. See, this is our first step towards the plotting. This is our first step towards the plotting. Second step is in identifying, implementing the graphs. And third step is nothing but you are using a real-time data set, like data sets, like credit card fraud detection, the power plant we have used. So that kind of structure we can use it, data set directly. So I think the first attempt that we have covered here. Yes. See, so many things that we have here. So many things means so many properties we have seen. These properties you have to remember. So remember purpose, you have to do exercise. Exercise is always important. Without exercise, Matplotlib properties will not get into mind. So daily updates should be there. You have to do, right? So now I'm going to the part two of this one. So that is your plots, simple plots. So how can I do that, right? So scatter plot, bar charts, and pie charts. So in that, now we are going to work first multiplotting. We have seen a multiplotting. Now we should work on the subplots, and then we go for bar chart and pie chart. Okay, so let's go for the part two of this matplotlib. Okay, so this is in this part two, we are going to work subplot, pie chart, bar. So these four parts, I think in this session will be. So how much time still we are having? Still we have a half an hour. I think within a 15 minutes we will try to cover up the points, but 30 minutes we are running, right? But we have to do a revision of these points. Till the 15 minutes, I will do the explanation of subplots and all, and then remaining part will be covered up into the coming sessions, next session, and I will do the revision of all the points that we have taken today, because better to do a confusion between the plottings. I will explain the properties of it, right? So let's go for the subplots first, and then we go for the revision of, means quick review of all the contents. So let's go for it. You know what is the meaning of subplots? Subplots is nothing but in the single channel you are going to represent multiple plots, not as multiple lines in a single graph. The way we have seen, no, here, here, this one, not like this one. You can implement multiple graphs here. So here one graph, second graph, third graph, like that. Okay, so let's check out how it looks like, graphical representation. Better to do in a single graph or two lines. Why not you make two graphs in a single representation execution? Okay, It will start with the 2, ended up with the 60, start with the 10, 20, 5 and 1. So x-axis I'm putting same here, and now I'm going to make. This is my plot 1, so I'm just implementing the plot 1 here. Okay, this is my plot 1. See, and here I'm just doing plt dot subplot. See, I'm passing subplot method plot, okay, into the bracket. Now, you know, the representation of structure. See how it is. Representation of structure. So 1 comma 2 comma 2, or you can sorry 1. So you are putting into one line, passing two graphs, and first one is this one. So I will show you. Don't worry. Plt dot sorry plot into the bracket. You are passing x comma y. Similar kind of structure that you are going to pass here. This is plot 2. This is x1 and y1, and this is my second graph. So one row, two graphs. This is first. One row, two graphs. This is second one. Now we having same structure. Check out the next thing you have to do only plt dot show. Are you getting my point? What I have done here? The subplot is having three parameters. Subplot is having three parameters. The first one is an row, second is nothing but two columns, and third one is nothing but which one is in first, which one is in second, that is counts. Okay, so you can consider as in two, then you can, but if you consider as a suppose three or four, you have to pass their multiple. So if you make like this one, see, this is my first is nothing but I'm passing like a first one. So if I make like a see 2 1, see what I have done. How many rows? Two rows. Are you getting my point? Single column. Only we have a single column here. Single means single column structure, and only one graph. We are passing here two rows, one column, and take. You got the point here? Yes. Are you getting my point? Because this is very interesting point that I want to tell you. If you want to show 6 arrays, so how can you implement 6 arrays? I want to show 6 arrays. You want to show. See, so I'll pass here. See, this is my sixth one. This is my fifth one. One, two. This is my three. This is four, and this is fifth, and last one is in sixth. And I have made only last plt dot show. Now check out what will be the structure now. So we have to make two rows and three columns because there we have the six no. So how can you make two rows, three columns? You have to pass here 2 rows, 3 columns. First one, 2 rows, 3 columns, 2 rows. Why this many spaces? Actually, identifying purpose I made the difference. So you have to do like this, else you can do like this. Yes, it is. See, 2 rows, 3 columns, first one. 2 rows, 3 columns, second one. 2 rows, 3 columns. This is my third. 2 rows, 3 columns. This is my fourth. 3 columns. This is my fifth one. 2 rows, 3 columns. This is my sixth one. Because we are passing all the data. Now the point is that check out the structure if I execute this. See, this is a 2 rows and 3 columns. You can pass it easily. Is it easy? No? What do you think? You can give the subtitle as well. What? Where is a row and column graph? See, not on row column graphs. Actually, subplot. This is 2 rows. Means he is giving you a 2 row structure. If you are passing 3 here, he will give you a 3 column structure. And if you're passing 6 or something, 5, 2 something, this is nothing but number of means what is the position of this plot 6? What is the position of plot 6? That is in 6. If you're passing here, suppose 3, then this plot will goes into the third position. Now got the point? And you know what? Actually, you can give the names as well to the all. Means this is individually you are working with, so you can create a plots, you can give the titles the way we have created no titles here. See this one. So you can, if I'm taking this one, so if suppose if I'm using like this one, see font family is ready now, this one is ready. So I'll give the labels title. So that same properties I'm giving to the all the graphs. See, so I have to change the properties here. Are you getting the point what I'm doing? Actually, why I'm not reducing the size? Because if I reduce, then only he looks very congested. So better I will remove the font size, font family. Hmm. Yeah. Lecture we have done many things. Yes. Step by step. That's what. Yes. You have to learn. Actually, that's the way your work will be there. No, if you go for any company, if you work for any company, they will give you the work like this as well. So if you don't know some structure, then definitely you will get a problem. So the way, see, we have worked on the plottings, multi sub plottings and all, right? So the, the there we have already there I have already told you that three parts. In the three parts I'm going to teach you. The first part we have learn about what properties of all the macroeconomic structure. In the second part, I'm going to teach you some plots and subplots. The first part, subplot, is covered here, but pie chart and bar chart and scatter plot, I'll teach you in the next session. Once we cover the part two, then we easily enter into the part three when directly go for the database. So within a means I think next week we will cover up all the macroeconomic structure and easily we enter into the seaboard because that's the point we needed, no, right? And even you can use your data analysis answers. You know, I think you have done the any analytical process. Power plants do the power plant or house price prediction analysis. Put it down that projects. Consider as a project and work on it and use that data set in your resume. Pass it. Find the hard disease analysis. I think next two classes is enough for the macro. I'll do the one next Sunday. We will do the project on this one, means dataset project. Max to max, 3 sessions is enough for this upload because we are going to work on the CBOR. No, that's why. Can we complete syllabus with the specific time? Yes, definitely. I will. Rohan. Yeah. So I will cover up that. No problem. Actually, the step by step we are going to work on it now. So now we have covered so many things related with the macro within some point. What about our evaluation? Did you check? No, sir. Actually, I will check that one, definitely. I have messaged about capstone, and this one I will message them. So team will handle everything. Yeah, but we will go for this. This teaching speed is good for me for understanding purpose. Actually, sometimes if suppose your properties and functions are many, no, that time I have to go slow. If suppose your properties are not there and conceptually only have to clear, no, that time I have to speed up little bit faster. The way we have covered the, pandas. In the pandas we have little properties, but on the way of problem solution and techniques, that time we have to spend a lot of time because the way we have taken multiple data sets as well. So I think, if you're working on the matplotlib and you forgot about pandas, numpy, then whatever you're doing, no, that is not good for you. So consider your problems, means with the Python programming, NumPy, Pandas, daily you have to solve 5 to 10 problem statements. Take any trending data set from the internet, means through the Kaggle or your present data set, and create yourself the problem statement and solve it. Right? Without solving the problem statement, without Pandas, you cannot do anything. MATLAB visualization is in secondary, no. Visualization is always secondary thing. Without your solution of problem statement, you cannot do visualization. Is it correct? You have to find out the solution, and that solution you are going to show into the graphs. That's it. So if you don't know the solution, how to solve the problem, how to get the solution, then what is the work of this matplotlib? So always think about it. We will learn the MySQL. Maybe MySQL is there. We'll go for that. I'll check for that. SQL will be there. If SQL will be there, then definitely that is one of the interesting things. Sure. What is the R language? R is a programming language. R is a programming language. It is similar kind of Python, but R is having limited technical background now because so many people have converted their career into Python because Python is having huge community, right? That is why I always prefer for the Python programming. So if suppose there is an R programming structure, anything, that definitely I will go through that. Yeah, it's like on Python, but Python goes through the ANN and OR, so don't worry about it. Question is SQL and Power BI is there. Yeah, then that's good. No, sir, I will go through that. This industry depends on the both CSV and database. Actually, sir, in the last 20 years, our industry is completely, they're working with the SQL, MySQL, Oracle, and CSV file format. Means CSV is nothing but Excel, right? If suppose they are providing you the SQL file, your industry means your team lead will slice down your data into the CSV file and Excel file because there is not a structure like a very rare case directly people are using working on the SQL into analysis process, means analytical process. Else they are directly slice down the data and store into the CSV and work on that project. That's it. Yes. For the data analyst, do we need to strong in the Python? Yes, sir. Yes. Not actually, not in the process of classes. So many people are thinking OOPS concept should be, means the people, those are in the data analyst field. They have to know about OOPS concept of Python. No need of knowledge of classes, file handling and all. Learn till functional programming, Python functions. Till the Python functions, that is enough for data analysis and machine learning. We have worked on the classes, but I want to give you a suggestion till functions. What I have to do in the internship. Internship stats. Stats. Once we covered the Seaborn, no, we will go for the base of stats. Yeah. That mean variance, standard deviation, and all. I will teach you about that because before we go for the machine learning, we have to learn about statistics. Don't worry about it. The question that the data analyst, do we need to strong programming language? So daily you just go for the for loop programming, if else condition, and functional programming. Three things: for loop, if else, and functional programming functions. That's it. daily go through that, because these are the things that will be useful to you. So I think I have solved so many questions that you have asked. Let's go for the summary of today's session. See, we have started with the x and y values. These are the NP arrays. Okay, 1 to 8. These are two data points that I have added. So the way we have started the plot, considering a two parameters like a x and y. Okay, so whenever you pass the any value, it is passing like a x and y, and whatever the things with the you are passing with the parameters, no different parameters, that is in color, you know, if you pass directly, this is nothing but your data points. This is o, small o. You can, it looks like a scatter plot. Coming sessions also I will explain you how to implement the scatter plot. It's easy. Okay, so plot, simple plotting, marking systems. In the marking system, there we have the 6 to 8 uh, points, means marking points: square, plus, hexagon, points, diamond, triangle, rectangle, right? These are the points you can use here. After that, we have worked on the, wait, I'll show you. This is nothing but this is data point, line, and color. See what I mean? Data point, line point, and color. So I have made here statement. So see, data point, line point, and color point. So it's easy. Then the colors we have here. If you don't want to pass the colors, means the present colors, you can pass through the what font family, means that hexadecimal color codes. Okay, then we have this one, colors. MS is nothing but marking size. Then we have seen here MEC. MEC is nothing but marker edges color. MS is nothing but marker size. MFC is nothing but marker face color. Color, line color means this one, line color. So we have added here. Okay, and marker is nothing but identifying the data points. So where that data points are meets, no, that time you have to pass this data points. Easy. Then we have gone through the this plain structure. Here I have added color codes. This is nothing but hexadecimal color codes. You can find out through internet as well. Line width you can pass, you can change with easily. So if you change here, see, changes with the two. Okay, then colors means multi-line implementation in a single graph. So we have assigned like this one. Then see, then we go through the titles, X label, Y label. So this is my X label, this is my Y label, this is title. And for the title purpose also, you can give the marker MFC, sorry, this one, font dictionary. And you can pass the fonts here, font family, color, and size. You can pass this variable into here, and this easily fetch all the properties from that font family easily. You can slice down the colors and all. See, and this is grid. Grid helps you to identify the structural point, means where the data points meets. Easily you can identify through the grid. Grid helps always. Grid color also changes. I have made the changes, the line style in the line width, right? And then we have seen the part 2. In the part 2, we work on the subplots. So subplots gives you a multiple plots in a single representation. So how it is? So plot 1, plot 2 is there, and you are passing into the, this is my row. How many rows you want? The 2 rows. Who is the first? Means how many graphs you want in a single row? 1. And this is first one. See, single graph. And then we have added here multi-plots like this. 2 rows, 3 columns, and count. Check out 2 rows, 3 columns, and 6. Sixth one is this one. You got the point? Today's session. Web services, example JSON structure. I think we haven't seen, sir. Only need to understand how to data is structured. The way we have fetched CSV, no, so we have to check for the JSON structure as well. So I haven't seen in previously because I never get that type of work in development phases, but I will go through that. I know you have to not done. Yeah, I never done that, sir. If I done, definitely I will do. But I'll check definitely, sir. Means JSON file reading. Yes, it is. Your data API means if your APIs are based on the JSON, no, that time you need to work on that JSON. Web services means your API structure. Yeah, I got that one. Hope so. If suppose if I get in between the in this week, no, definitely how to read the file of JSON, I will help you show you. Yes. Okay. Okay. You are own nation you have. That's good, no? In the next session, just remind me in the next session because I will take that this whole week. If suppose if I get that one, the next week I will show you that how to implement it. Only reading purpose we have to learn. Yes, thank you so much to you all. Let's go for the next session in the coming week and see you. Thanks for this. Yeah, only reading, sir. I will show you. Thank you so much, you all. Take care, you all, and see you. Bye bye. Rest remains, yeah, rest remains same, sir. Yes. Thank you. Bye bye.